everybody, so welcome back to day 2 of Get Your Greens In. Okay, so did you get your greens in? Did you do that the other day? Well, come along with me and I'll help guide you to another meal of greens. I'm sorry, but this is going to be another green juice. Okay, I love my green juices. We will definitely do lots of salads too, but this is another with the standard produce that we always have available to us. Most of us, just dang near all of us, have access to, is I have romaine. I have 2 heads of romaine hearts here. Okay, this is from Costco. So it comes to about, I just weighed it all, okay? So we'll put it in the chronometer so we can see the nutritional profile of this, okay? It comes to about 15.9 ounces of romaine, just about a pound of greens in this. And we got 2 oranges, 2 apples, and 1 Asian pear, okay? A lot of people say, oh, you wouldn't be able to eat that in one meal. No, but you'll definitely be able to eat it in a day. Yes, you will. When you eat healthfully, when you eat vegan, raw vegan, optimally, you can get the produce down no problem in large quantities, and you do it until you're full and satisfied. There's no moderation, okay? Now, there's no such thing as moderation, okay? When you're eating healthfully, you eat till you're full and satisfied. I know for me, I love my green juices. This is going to be another Gorilla Milk, another version of Lou Corona's Gorilla Milk, which is a nut milk and a green juice. Also be really good in this, lime. Lime would be very good in this. So this is the nutritional breakdown of this fabulous green juice. So a lot of people, when they see what I just showed you, they'll go, oh, there's no calories, there's no protein in there, there's no fat in there. Let's think again here, okay? Let's look at the breakdown. There's just about 550 calories in that green juice, roughly, okay? And then protein, there's roughly 15 grams of protein. Now this is quality protein. We're not focused on quantity. We're focused on quality protein and amino acids. And this is another thing. The more you dive into protein, the more you realize, the more you find out that the more protein you consume, the faster you age and die. And so that's why we don't want to focus on protein. You get plenty of protein from your plants. And of course, the breakdown, look, the greens. You think, where's protein coming from? It's coming from the greens. Greens are mainly made up of protein. When you look at the absolute breakdown of the composition of greens, it is mainly made up of protein. So that's where you get your proteins, from your greens. And yes, you get it from fruit too. You get a little bit from everything in the right amounts. And the carbohydrates, yes, we want the carbohydrates. Let's see now the fruits are up at top. Fruits are higher in sugar and carbohydrates because we are designed for that. We need that. Our body really runs off a majority of carbohydrates and sugars. Yes, we need protein. Yes, we need fats, but there's just the right amount in plant foods, okay? You look into any long-term nutritionists out there, plant-based, and especially the plant-based doctors, they will tell you that you get plenty of protein on a vegan diet, on a raw vegan diet too, okay? So the fats, there's a little bit of fat in all plant foods, okay? Of course, it's higher in our nuts and seeds, but there's a little bit in everything, even leafy greens. Okay? So now we can see the iron, calcium, vitamin A, vitamin C, nailed it off the charts. That's one thing about romaine. Romaine is packed full of vitamin A. It really is. And your greens are packed full of vitamin C and high in that calcium. And so we got folate and potassium. And again, I talked about B12 before. That's a whole another video. I have tons of sources to back that up if you are interested, okay? And calcium, no, you don't need another species milk to get calcium. Where does that species get the calcium? They're getting it from plant foods, okay? Cows are getting it from plants, okay? So we can get it from plants, Okay, we don't need it from animal sources at all. That is the wrong source to get your nutrients from. You are actually doing more harm to your body by eating animal products and getting your essential nutrients from an animal. You're actually doing yourself a big disservice by doing it that way. We want to do it through plant foods. Your body utilizes and processes it a lot better through plant foods. So here we got the breakdown of our B vitamins. Look at this, B vitamin, and then, oh my gosh, off the charts. Nailed it. Dang it, nailed it. So where does the vitamin D come from? It comes from the sun. And yes, there's a little bit of vitamin D in our plant foods too, the mushrooms in particular. I'm not quite sure what other plant foods have vitamin D in, but of course, we definitely get vitamin D from the sun. Don't be afraid of the sun. There's a lot of people out there that are afraid of the sun because of skin cancer. That dives in a whole nother issue as well. Skin cancer comes from your diet. It really does. When you look into that, it's very interesting. It's not the sun. It's not the sun. In my opinion, it's not the sun. What I've learned in everything, it's your diet. Your diet plays a huge role in everything that you develop, okay? So here we go. Omega-3s are higher than omega-6s. That's awesome. That's what we want. Anti-inflammatory. Where is it mainly coming from? Our leafy greens. See, leafy greens are very important. It's where we get a lot of those minerals, We do get a lot of vitamins too. We get a lot of minerals. Fruits have a ton of the vitamins that you need, and they have the minerals too. The leafy greens are important, and all plant foods have amino acids. So here's our protein breakdown, okay? All the essentials that everybody talks about and is so worried about. Your plants, all plant foods have all amino acids. You do not have to worry about it, okay? Let's ease your heart and your mind about protein. I've been doing this for 12 years. I'm not the expert, definitely not the expert. I'm not the health nutritionist dietitian in any way, shape, or form, okay? But I can definitely guide you to rest your heart and your mind that you do get enough. Okay, and I can share with you tons of resources that can help ease your heart and your mind about that, okay? And so here we go. Here's our mineral content. Yes, nailed it, nailed it. So where's our calcium coming from again? Okay, when we look at this, our calcium is coming from leafy greens, okay? Your calcium, your greens are important. Get your greens in, okay? And so I see all your minerals. What's topping it is the leafy greens, lettuce, the leafy greens. So this is a wonderful breakdown. This shows you that you get everything you need and nothing that you don't. And another thing about plant foods versus animal products is that you are not getting acidity. You're not getting inflammation. And your body is not peeing out the calcium because of the acidity and just the bad chemical reactions and everything that's going on in the body. Your body literally pees out your bones when you are consuming dairy, when you are consuming animal products. So it's very important that you focus on plant foods. And it's so interesting when you dive into it. And it makes a whole lot of sense. And you see your body improve the more plant foods you start consuming. So here's the green juice. That's the nutrition in this whole green juice that we just made. So do you have to drink all of this in one meal? Preferably, this was a meal. This is a liquid meal, but you can drink it throughout the day. Now, if you're looking for optimal digestion, you would have this in one meal. I know for me, I've done this long enough where I can have this in a meal and be just fine. Of course, there's days where I want fruit with this and I kind of have my juices throughout the day, but I end up, my digestion seems to be just fine. And I think that's because the longer you do eat this way, the more your microbiome is a lot healthier. It may not be perfect, but it is a lot better than if you are just coming off of animal products and dairy and meat, fish and eggs and all that stuff too. So remember to love being raw, you guys. I'll stop there. Have a fantastic day today. Get your greens in, okay? One meal at a time if you can. Just drink a little sip if that's all you can do. Another way of doing it is making a juice or a smoothie. Get yourself a little cup and pour just a little bit in there to help you sip on it, to help get it down if that's the way you want to have your meal. or you can eat it straight as is, okay? You don't have to juice it. You don't have to smoothie it up. You can present it to yourself however you want. You can make a Buddha bowl out of all of that. You can make a good salad, fruit salad type meal and just eat it that way if you want. I know for me, I love my juices so much that I do prefer it this way, especially for the first part of the day, first meal of the day. It's lighter on the stomach and I get a really good punch of nutrients and I'm in really good shape throughout the morning or when I'm ready to start eating. And I feel that it's actually perfect for me. That I have noticed. Is it the most optimal? No, it's not. That's why I've said in my last video, if you are looking for the most optimal, highest vibration of health, you would not juice. Why? That's actually for another video, because that's for more advanced people who want to really optimize their health to the highest level. Because in nature, there is no juicer. Your natural juicer is here. Like when you eat an orange, when you eat an apple, you're chewing it and then you kind of suck back the juice. That's the juice. That's what we're talking about, natural juicing. Or you just squeeze the oranges out in the orange juice in your mouth that way. That would be the most natural. We would not find blenders or juicers or dehydrators in the wild, but definitely it can imitate what we naturally would do, but it does do it more quantities for us in this day and age. And I think it can be like a really good addition for people because we're so low in nutrients, and to heal our body we need some extra help, and to get the volume in too, to help get you used to volume again. It can help aid in that too. So that's my opinion. What are your guys' opinion? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, love being raw, vegan, plant-based, whole foods, whatever floats your little boats. I'll see you in day 3 for get your greens in, and have a fantastic day today, you guys. Just remember, I'm on other socials as well. The link to those websites are in the description down below, and I will have a fantastic day today, and I'll see you next video. Bye guys.